game at Northwest High School. It's a junior varsity showdown between the Colerain Cardinals out of the GMC and the home team, the Northwest Knights. Kyle Evans, happy to be alongside my broadcast partner, Tom Hall, for not only tonight, but will be again tomorrow night when we venture over to Winton Woods. But we'll keep our eyes set on tonight's picture between these two teams, Colerain girls out of the GMC, Northwest Knights, two teams in terms of junior varsity, just trying to, get a little consistency this late in the season. And if you're on this junior varsity roster, trying to work your way up to the varsity roster.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of enthusiasm here on the floor tonight. And we look forward to a good game.
Colerain in the red jerseys, the Northwest Knights in the home white. 7 minutes getting put up on the clock, and we are about set for junior varsity action here on Waycross TV. It's number 32 for Northwest. We'll jump it up against number 13, Brittany Grant. We'll jump it up against number 13, tipped up in the air and controlled by the Colerain Cardinals, and we're underway. Colerain will race it across the timeline, and a turnover. 7 seconds into the opening quarter. Northwest gets the basketball.
Yes, it's too long.
Northwest trying to inbound it into the hands of Jenna Holmer. Northwest trapped in the near corner. She'll pull it out. Well defended, trying to shake off number 24 for Colerain. That's Tamaya Stewart. Now in the hands of number 5. She'll drive and kick it out.
Nice piece of defensive work by number 10 there, Harper, for the Cardinals.
Both teams being very good defensively. Another turnover, and Northwest will race it across the timeline. 6:23 to go here in the opening quarter. Whistle and a foul on the baseline, and they're going to get number 13 of Colerain.
Bintao Jada. That was the first foul of the game.
Number 11 will inbound it. That is a Maya Saunders for Northwest. Trying to find someone open. She'll lob it in. Wide open was number 20 on the near side. That's Jenna Holmer, and she's going to head to the stripe for 2.
That's the second foul on Jada. Jada's pretty disappointed. The game's not even a minute old. She's got 2 fouls called on her.
First one's off the mark. One more to come. Not before number 35. Shayla Jackson checks in.
Got a big Jada out of the game.
Steve Hinkey is the head coach for the junior varsity girls Colerain Cardinals. Second one's off the mark. Loose on the deck, and Northwest almost stripped it away. They did strip it away, but she stepped on the baseline, so that'll be a turnover. Jalen Harper inbounding to number 24, Tamaya Stewart. She'll race it across the timeline. Northwest applying some pressure. She falls to the deck, and Colerain gets a timeout called in time with 5:56 to go in the first quarter. It's a 30-second timeout.
Ventus, number 32 for the Cardinals, tripped, and she did not have control, so they did the prudent thing with the fall quickly enough. Cold night outside. There's some snow flurries.
Yeah, just when you thought winter was over, it starts snowing a little bit. Yeah. More snow is expected this upcoming Thursday.
Ventus is going to inbound for the Cardinals here.
She'll throw it into Jalen Harper. Harper walks it across the yellow end here at Northwest High School. Now Stewart, top of the arc. Stewart swings it over to number 22. That's Danielle Felini. And a traveling violation called on the Cardinals.
Cardinals had a nice passing sequence they're going there.
Northwest will slowly walk this one across the timeline.
It's an open player.
Shot off the mark. Grant tried to pull down the rebound. Northwest drops it down low.
Jump ball.
As an inbounds pass underneath, Colerain able to pick it up and will race the other direction. Shot off the mark. Rebound by Northwest. 2 minutes here into the opening quarter.
Oh, nice.
Stripped and stolen away. Basket by number 22, Amari Dogan. And it's 2-0 Colerain.
That was a nice play. Made the steal. Went in for the layup. First points of the game.
Northwest trying to counter. They'll drop it down low. Lost it. Another turnover. Tamanya Stewart had it, lost it, and it's picked up by number 12 for Northwest.
The bottom of the backboard.
Knights looking for their first points. 4:23 to go here in quarter number 1. Here's Jenna Holmer. I think there's some number confusions on our roster because I've seen the Colerain, the Northwest girls before, number 20 on their junior varsity. I don't think that's number Jenna Holmer is the person that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I'm not sure if our roster is right here.
There's a blocking foul. I think it's accurate for Colerain. I think it's semi-accurate for Northwest. Couple of substitutions checking in for the Cardinals. Just past the 4-minute mark.
Called that foul on number 32 for the Northwest Knights.
There's a long three. Got it.
Yeah. Danielle Luland. Only net.
3-2.
Foul was called on. That is Tanya Stewart for the Cardinals.
Northwest will throw it in. Under their basket, lost and stolen away. Tamanya Stewart had it, pulls it out. Has to pick up her dribble. Now Maria Smith has it, and she walked. Some technical issues.
They had trouble getting both. Now that both scoreboards are running. It's 3-2. Colerain is leading Northwest. With 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
I'm having some trouble with the microphone. I can't get it to stay up. That works.
The scoreboards are off again.
Yeah, I think they unplugged the scorers table.
Looks like you're having some difficulty with your wireless signal here. You're messing around with the antenna on the control box. scoreboard running, but we don't have it right yet.
So everything's set to go. 3:43 here left to play here in the opening quarter. Some technical difficulties. Northwest loses it out of bounds, so Colerain will obtain possession. 3:39 to play here in this opening quarter. They're up 5-2. Colerain swings it around the perimeter. Smith has it. Top of the arc. Tried to dribble into the paint. Northwest picks it up, and a pass up ahead to number 5. Now Grant fires. Number 10 going to check in. That's Jalen Harper for Colerain. Number 50, Faith Parks checking in. A couple of substitutions being made by both squads. 3:26 to play. Quarter number 1. Danielle Flumen will throw it in. Picks up a dribble, and that pass is intercepted. And she's going to head to the stripe, number 20 for Northwest.
Northwest did a press that time, and I think Colerain wasn't expecting it. And it threw them out of whack, and they turned the ball over. Let's see if Northwest can cash in on this.
It's the 4th team foul as she knocks down the first. 5-3 our score. About a week or so away from the OHSA Girls Regional Tournament draw. That'll be next Sunday. They will seed all the teams at the high school level. Everyone makes the postseason tournament. A couple of teams to watch out for that I've seen in terms of varsity is the Princeton girls team is not bad. The Princeton guys team is very good. I've had the privilege to see Darius Baisley, who's heading to Syracuse. Oops. Into the corner. Colerain tracks it down. And it'll go back to Northwest. Number 12 races it across the timeline. Good. Another turnover. Harper with the floater.
Tried to make that shot on the run.
Brittany Grant fouled in the act of shooting.
.25.
Tiana White. Off on first.
The Cardinals are getting themselves into foul trouble pretty early here. 5 team fouls against 1 for Knights.
Couple of dribbles for Brittany Grant before she sends her second one on the way. Got her. Tie game, 5 apiece, 2:51 as Cole will check in for Northwest. Maria Smith trying to inbound it. She'll find Danielle. Danielle races it across the timeline and throws that one out of bounds. Colerain applying some pressure. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Northwest.
Anna Payton, number 3, shows a nice hustle.
Loose on the court, picked up by the Cardinals.
Open.
Opportunity, and number 30 drops it in, Julia Webble. Here comes number 12 for Northwest. Faith Parks stripped it. There's a long 3. Danielle pulls down the rebound. Poked out of bounds by Northwest.
Pretty furious pace to their up and down the court motion.
Northwest applies a little backcourt pressure. Here's Danielle. Lost it on the deck. Northwest picks it up. And the Knights are going to head back to the stripe.
Sixth foul on Colerain. There's a lot of free throws here pretty soon.
Second free throw. About to.
Nice takeaway.
Here's a wide open layup. And he lost it out of bounds.
And let her a little bit too much.
Brittany Grant going to check back in.
Here we have some enthusiastic Cardinal fans here behind us.
1:56 to play here in the opening quarter. Northwest will pick it up, walking across the timeline. Here's Parks, puts up a shot. Another opportunity, off the glass and in, number 20.
Jenna Holman.
What our roster says.
Calling that on number 50.
Faith Parks.
Second foul on the Knights versus sixth for the visiting Cardinals.
Final 90 seconds of the opening quarter and a traveling violation.
Move your feet. He's trying not to.
Oh, another turnover. Almost turned it over. Number 10, Jalen Harper. Freshman going to check back in. It's a young Colerain junior varsity along with the varsity roster. Just glancing at the varsity roster. A lot of freshmen, only a couple of juniors. Loose on the deck, Northwest trying to pick it up. Shea Jackson.
These girls are hustling. There's been a lot of turnovers, but it's a tenacious defense by the Cardinals. They're contesting everything.
Just over a minute to go here in the opening quarter. We're all tied at 7, the Cardinals and the Knights. Brittany Grant strips it, puts it in the hands of number 20, Jenna Holmer. And she's fouled in the backcourt by number 24, Naomi Jones.
Jones did not mean to do that. Bumped the Colerain player on the pass. Unfortunate.
First one's good, so she'll earn a second one. Colerain tracks it down the near corner. Tierra Ventus. Here's Harper weaving through traffic. couple of nights blocking her view. Loose on the deck. Northwest picks it up. Faith Parks going to be called for steps.
Yeah.
22 going to check back in. That's Danielle Flew now. Jalen Harper, correction, number 24. Tayama Stewart will head to the bench.
Travel.
Tashi Cole inbounding to number 12. Long jumper off the mark. Offensive rebound for Northwest, and then she lost it out of bounds. So it'll go back to Colerain with 28.5 to play.
Trying to maintain her balance here at the out of bounds line and just couldn't quite do it.
Here's Julia Weeble. Kicks it to the far corner. No whistle, we play on. Open jumper off the mark. Another opportunity. Brittany Grant pulls down the rebound. Final seconds of the opening quarter. And she's tripped up with 1.7 on the clock. Northwest is going to head back to the free-throw line. You mentioned a little bit earlier in the quarter, Colerain getting into foul trouble very early, and so we're only 2 fouls away from the double bonus, and that's what Northwest will be shooting the remainder of the second quarter, and we haven't even hit the second quarter yet. First one's good. 9-7, Northwest on top. Junior varsity action from Northwest High School. Kyle Evans and Tom Hall working without a monitor tonight, but we're still here. Second one's good as well, and you mentioned both these teams playing hard. Can you tell? You can definitely see it here, how bad these two teams want to compete. Half-court heave off the iron.
That almost went in.
Wouldn't it count? I don't think it would have counted, but that gets some excitement going from the crowd here. And speaking of some buzzer beaters, I'll have to show you at halftime. There was Ohio State and Penn State last Thursday night. There's at midcourt at Ohio Stadium is at Ohio State's, the outline of Ohio, and I mean it's pretty far out. The guy shoots a 3 to tie it for Ohio State at 79, and then from the Value City Arena logo, Penn State banks in a three-pointer and wins it. It's crazy. That's Ohio State's first conference loss in the Big Ten, but it's why you throw it up at the buzzer.
Yeah, why not?
See what's going to happen.
Anything can happen. You never know.
7 minutes in the books. It's Northwest 10 and the visiting Colerain Cardinals 7 after one quarter.
I'm looking at the Colerain bench over here, and some of these gals are huffing and puffing. They have been working real hard here in the first quarter. I think they can keep this pace up for the entire game. Well, you're right, Kyle. Both teams want this game.
Colerain possession to start quarter number 2. Stewart runs the point. Swings it over to Weeble. Weeble trapped in the corner, almost had it stripped away by Faith Parks. It'll stay with Colerain. Here's an inbounds pass and a floater off the mark by Fluin, and Northwest going to race it the direction Faith Parks lost it out of bounds. And it'll stay with Northwest. She had her head hung down there as if she thought she committed a turnover.
Northwest had more time on offense on the sequence than they thought they did.
Lashana Smith will check in for the Cardinals. 6:43 left until halftime.
Still Northwest ball.
And Maya Saunders will throw it in. Faith Parks fires a shot, deflected out of bounds. And they're going to say that last touched a Knight, so it'll belong to Colerain as Tiana White will check back in. And number 35, DeShayla Jackson will get a rest. Northwest applying some backcourt pressure and a wide open lane for number 24. Stewart's going to head to the stripe.
And that foul on number 5, Brianna Webster for the Knights. Third foul on Northwest.
Stewart trying to cut into a 3-point deficit. Makes the first, so she'll get one more.
We've seen some good free throw shooting here tonight so far.
Was a 2-shot foul, so she was going to get the second one either way if she made or missed the first one. Second one is on the way. And we'll get a lane violation. Northwest will inbound. Amaya Sanders will trigger it into number 20. Homer being pressured, has it stripped and banked it off the glass.
What a play.
Julia Wiebel.
Yeah, what a play.
And we're tied at 10. Faith Parks now in the hands of Homer. Walks it across the timeline, she'll pull it out. Trying to weave through traffic and traveling violation. Maria Smith going to check back in, and number 32, Venice will check out. Northwest applying some of their own pressure. Here's Smith, races it across the timeline. Smith up and under, lost it. Northwest strips it back. Going to stay with Colerain. 6 minutes to play until halftime.
Yeah, the Cardinals stole the ball, but then lost it. Stripped it out of the Northwest player's hands. Another takeaway. Oh,
long jumper. Almost banked it in. Brittany Grant skies for the rebound, and she'll be fouled in the backcourt.
Cardinals are doing everything they can to make Northwest pay for bad passing.
So we'll head the other direction, and we'll shoot some free throws with 5:49 to play until halftime. Brittany Grant at the strike for Northwest, trying to break this 10-all tie. Off on the first. And an outlet pass.
The pass is about a foot too long.
Those cushions are over there in case you have to run into the wall, but if you venture over to the right, you're going to hit the water fountain.
Yeah, you could get injured.
Seems like an interesting place. Northwest elects to take a timeout with 5.5 to play to the half.
Colerain has been playing the press here. And then these inbounds, it's caused Northwest some problems. I'm sure that's what the Northwest coaching staff wants to talk to the players about. Find the open player. You gotta make your passes crisp. These only floating passes, the Cardinals seem determined to grab them.
Both teams are hustling, that's for sure. It's a tight contest, 10 apiece with 5:34 to play until halftime.
It's a good competitive game. This difference in the fouls, I think it's going to come and haunt the Cardinals who was this half against us. In the second half, they've got to try to do something about these fouls.
Another steal, and then a traveling violation, so Northwest basketball.
Number 30 for the Cardinals, Wiebel, is caused some havoc for the Northwest Knights. Bad pass.
Here's Brittany Grant the other direction.
Got it though.
And almost dropped it in for the basket, but she's going to head to the stripe and try to pat on some more free throws. That'll be the 10th foul on Colerain. Stewart picking up her 3rd personal foul.
The through pass to Grant. Grant was leaning in and the pass was out. She was able to change direction and chase the ball down.
Danielle going to check back in. Stewart will head to the bench.
The Colerain strategy seems to be to bring lots of fresh legs out.
Rebound belongs to the Cardinals. 5:26 to play until halftime. Inside, off the back of the iron. Grant pulls it down. Northwest drops it down low. And they're going to head back to the stripe.
Number 25. It is Fiona White. It's the 10th foul.
Brittany Grant breaks the tie, 11-10 Northwest. Makes the second one. 2-point lead for the home team. That's Northwest. Lost it on the deck. Northwest direction, trying to bank in a 2-point shot. Tipped into the hands of Stewart. A lot of excitement between these Colerain girls behind us.
Hold on, Saunders for the Knights. And this is the 4th foul from Northwest. There's a 2-point lead. They've got a 1-point lead.
You take a look over your left shoulder, little Batman's in the house here tonight.
Sure enough.
Enjoying the game. One more for the Cardinals. Chance to tie this game up with 4:54 to play until halftime.
Oh.
Grant hit the floor hard in the near corner.
She did. She hustled to chase down that near free throw. But she wasn't able to maintain possession. She's moving around well. I think she's all right.
Colerain's going to take a timeout to talk things over. 4:52 to play in the second quarter.
Hey, come here. Hey, Batman, come here.
Local Colerain fans are clearly
Come here.
providing enjoyment to their team.
Why? Your daddy said
Teammates, the Colerain Cardinals are feeding off this fan base behind them.
tell you.
It's an interesting game. It's a lot of turnovers like you would expect in a JV game. But the score is even. The Knights with a 1-point lead, 12-11. They keep coming back with foul difference. And if the Northwest Knights can make the free throws, then they clearly will have an edge here.
.452 to play. Cardinals will inbound it. Here's Smith trying to send it inside to number 13, Jada. Smith weaving through traffic, and she walked. Northwest basketball, 12-11 our score. Number 45, Cole gonna check in. Brittany Grant gonna head to the bench. Northwest picks it up.
They were lucky to come out with that one.
Up and under, off the glass.
Oh, she lost the dribble.
Both teams racing up and down the court. Wide open underneath. And she traveled.
As Webster took the pass, she was off balance and she got the pass and she tried to get set to make the shot, but she just couldn't keep her balance.
Northwest applying some backcourt pressure, approaching the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. And the Cardinals will turn it over.
That's too bad for the Cardinals because they had 3 Northwest players back. They could have gotten an open shot quite easily, but the player tripped and lost the dribble. There's a tip. These Cardinals are relentless contesting passes.
.410 to play here in the second quarter. Up ahead, and Northwest coughs it up.
Girls are burning a lot of calories tonight.
Colerain trying to get it across the timeline.
And the Knights were giving the Cardinals a taste of their own medicine there. Oh.
That pass almost stripped. Firing it up was Danielle.
The Cardinals. I think they're calling that on number 13.
3.5 to play here in the second quarter. Kyle Evans, Tom Hall on our Waycross crew tonight. Here's Danielle. She pulls it out, defended by number 12.
Need some help. There it is. Oh!
Lost it on the deck. And jump ball. Possession error will give it to Northwest.
Cardinals were able to get the pass off and then couldn't handle the pass. And the jump ball call goes over to the Knights. Still, we've got a 12-11 score here for a fair while now. Knights over the Cardinals.
Northwest trying to find something on offense. Corner 3. Off the mark. It'll belong to the Knights. Couple of substitutions, about to check back in for Steve Hinkie, head coach of the junior varsity Colerain Cardinals. Members of the GMC, it's a tough conference, whether it's the boys or the girls. You got Mason, you got the Princetons, you got the Lakota West girls team, very good. Danielle will check back in, and Julia Wiebel will get a breath. 3:05 to play here in the second quarter. Off the inbounds, a wide open layup. Jenna Holmer got the bucket.
Holmer's had a lot of points tonight. Oh, there's a contested pass.
Cole had that pass deflected. Smith puts it in the hands of Jalen Harper. Harper being defended step for step. And then a blocking foul will go against the Knights. Faith Parks picking up her second team foul with 2:48 to play until halftime. I know what I'm doing at halftime. I'm going to get some hot dogs. I'm hungry. I'd rather have some Skyline cheese cones. That pass deflected into the backcourt. The hustle is on for the ball. Two Colerain players diving for the ball, and then Colerain throws it away.
The Cardinals had the ball, and an errant pass went out of bounds, and now the Knights have it.
2:36 to play. Blocking foul against the Cardinals.
Let's go! Let's get it,
Jalen Harper was called for the foul. Northwest heads to the stripe and knocks it in. It's a 4-point lead for the Knights. Second one on the way. Good as well. 16-11 our score. 2.5 to play. Northwest going to be called for a foul in the backcourt.
Seventh foul on Northwest.
So we'll head the direction. The Colerain Cardinals will head to the stripe for a one-on-one opportunity, try to cut it into a 5-point deficit. 2:28 to play here until halftime. Get a lane violation. One more for Jalen Harper. Off on the second. Cole pulls it down, and she's fouled. Now we'll head that direction and shoot some free throws. You mentioned near the end of the first quarter that both these teams were going to shoot the ball a lot here in the second quarter.
We're seeing it now.
Tiana White going to come back in. Dennis will check to the bench. Second one off the mark. Here comes Colerain rushing the direction.
That's the 8th foul from Northwest now.
First one's good. It's a 4-point game. Get a lane violation, I think it was.
That's the ball to go to Northwest.
2:19 to play. Faith Parks.
Teams are fouling left and right now. I think the fatigue factor is starting to wear in.
Well, we still have 2 minutes to play until halftime, and we got a whole second half of basketball to play here.
Long 2 minutes at this rate. At least at halftime, they're going to erase the fouls off the board and start fresh.
First one's good. Northwest getting to the stripe late in this half, knocking down some 3 throws, trying to pad their lead. It's up to 5 and has the chance to be 6. The old broadcaster jinx will not make it 6. Colerain will pull down the rebound. Over and back. Can tell everyone's playing hard for Colerain. There's a couple of players hanging their head, but their teammates and coaches trying to encourage them. Here's a bank off the window, and it's a 7-point lead for Northwest.
Cardinals look a little bit asleep on that one.
Colerain races the direction.
Foul on number 20, Homer.
Number 5 checking in for Northwest. Faith Parks will head to the bench. Second one, rattles around and off. Northwest pulls it down. Throws it away. Northwest doing a good job getting their hands up, deflecting the basketball out of bounds. 1:35 to play. Colerain trying to get it in. Here's Danielle.
Blocking foul. Number 45.
Cole picks up her second.
Both teams in the double bonus now.
Come on, you already know I'm on that. You know I'm on that.
One more for number 22 in red. Cole gets the rebound, puts it in the hands of number 12. Under 90 seconds to play until halftime. Long three. Got it.
Oh, yeah. Homer.
22-13 Northwest. Starting to stretch that lead as we go down the stretch till halftime.
Travel. Homer has to be the leading scorer for the Knights. We'll check the statistics at halftime. Caused a lot of the points in the games.
Colerain has to get it across the timeline. They do so. Pass it ahead, it's deflected. Here's Grant.
Layup.
Final minute, 24-13. It's an 11-point lead for the Northwest Knights. And then a silly foul committed in the transition game will send Northwest back to the stripe. Both teams, of course, have been in the double bonus for quite some time. Tal Colerain's probably going to climb back into this contest. see what happens in the second half. First free throw off the iron.
Yeah, for the coaches, I think what you talk about at halftime, the nights that you talk about, I think, is you got to make the passes crispy. Because the Cardinals are contesting everything. And the other thing both coaches are going to say is make the free throws.
Jump ball, the possession error will keep it with Colerain. .9 to play in the half. Long jumper off the back of the iron. Grant couldn't hang on to the rebound, so it'll stay with Colerain. Down to White, will head to the bench. Ball's bouncing all over the place. Colerain gets the benefit of the doubt. It'll stay with them.
With the toe of Haley Russell.
Final 20 seconds. Another turnover.
Oh! Flagrant foul.
Men in stripes just saw it as a common foul, so Northwest going to head to the line and try to add on to their 24-13 lead with 13.1 to play until halftime. One more for Northwest. Off the back of the iron. Grant skies for the board. And we'll keep it down at this end. Off the inbounds pass. Under the basket, another tie-up. And we'll keep it with the Colerain Cardinals. 11.3 to play. Long jumper off the back of the iron. She gets her own rebound, scoops to the bucket, tipped around. Colerain pulls it down, and that'll do it for 14 minutes of basketball. Both teams will head to the locker room. It's the Northwest Knights 24. It's the Colerain Cardinals 13. Sit back, relax, grab a cool beverage, and we'll come back for the second half of action after this.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Ohio. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back to Northwest High School as we get set to start quarter number 3, 24-13 Northwest on top. Kyle Evans, happy to be alongside my broadcast partner tonight, Tom Hall. And, well, 25 fouls in the first 14 minutes of that junior varsity game, and that wasn't even the fouls that weren't called.
Yeah, it's foul-filled first half, I guess is what you would say. And let's see if they can put a cork in that here in the second half. Leading scorer for the Northwest Knights, number 20, who is Jenna Holmer. She had 11 points. 4 of them were at the free throw line. And then for the leading scorer for the Cardinals was number 22, Danielle Lewin. She had 7 points.
Colerain possession to start the third quarter. It's only an 11-point game lead for the Knights. Colerain will try to cut into it on their opening possession of the third quarter. Cardinals coming out of the GMC Northwest, members of the Southwestern Ohio Conference, also known as the SWAC. Quarter number 3 is underway as Colerain swings it around the perimeter. Almost lost at midcourt by Stewart, puts up a floater off the back of the iron, an offensive rebound, trickles to the near corner. Northwest tracks it down and puts it in the hands of Brittany Grant.
Be curious to see if either team tries a little bit more deliberate pace.
Long 3, in and out. Colerain pulls down the rebound. Benito Jada now in the hands of Stewart. Long 2 on the way. Another offensive putback, and it belongs to Jada.
That was a good start for the Cardinals.
Number 12 will pull it out. Trying to shake off her defender, puts up the floater from the free-throw line. Off the mark, it'll belong to Colerain. 9-point lead for the Knights, 5:58 to play here in this third quarter. To go along with 25 fouls, it took an hour to play a half.
That was a long first half.
Northwest applying some pressure. They finally get it into Stewart. Stewart races it across the timeline, weaving through traffic. All the way to the bucket, lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to the Knights.
Teams are starting out a little bit slower than they did in the first half.
Number 12, without a name on our roster, tried to send it inside. It'll stay with Northwest. Good defense by Colerain, getting their hands on that deflection.
They're able to block the pass, but not to control the ball.
Off the inbound, number 20, Jenna Holmer has it. She'll pull it out. Long floater is on the way. Off the mark, Colerain pulls it down. Try to send it inside, but Brittany Grant got her hand on it. It'll remain with Colerain.
Tried to do a cross-court pass, but it didn't work. Grant hustled back and blocked it. Grant is tall. They get those passes way up in the air, going to get them over her.
Long jumper on the way. 5:25 to play. Third quarter of play, 24-15. It's only a 9-point lead for Northwest. Here's Grant, going to slip to the hoop, and she's going to be fouled. Benito Jada got in her way.
Jada did not think she fouled Grant.
Quiet Jim as she knocks down the first. You could hear a pin drop there.
Well, yeah, the enthusiastic Cardinal fans have...
That's the varsity team getting ready to go. They were supporting their junior varsity squad, and you can assume that these ladies will do the same for them when they're on the court. Lots of spirit. Colerain bringing the energy, trying to pick up their first win tonight for the varsity team. 0-14. Here's a lane to the bucket. Harper will pull it out, pull it up for 2 off the front of the iron. Loose ball foul. Going to go against Northwest. They're going to get her for the push.
Called down on number 32.
Brittany Grant picking up her second personal foul with 5:03 to play in the quarter. Off the inbounds, and Colerain going to head to the strike. That will energize head coach Steve Hinkie for the Cardinals.
Well, I believe they called that on Grant, so in quick succession, she had picked up her second and third foul.
First one's off the mark, number 45, Cole checking back in for Northwest. Grant going to head to the bench after picking up her second, third personal fouls. Second one, banks it in. Banks closed about 2 hours ago, but they're open in Northwest tonight. Number 5, Loses it out of bounds. Northwest getting a little sloppy with the basketball right now, and Colerain trying to capitalize.
Yeah, they are. They're going to let Colerain back into this game if they're not careful. These are unforced errors.
Corner three. Little strong. It'll belong to the Knights. Here's an outlet pass to number 5. Sends it down low to Cole. Cole to the floor. And they're going to call a travel. 10-point lead for the Knights. 4:47 to play here in this third period. Colerain will take a timeout.
Jada, the number 13 for Colerain, was very thought for a moment she was getting a forced foul called on her. No, they called the travel instead. It's a break for the Cardinals.
Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather and regroup the troops. 10-point lead for the home team, the Northwest Knights. Tomorrow night, me and you will venture over to Winton Woods High School. We'll watch the Warriors, who pretty good team this year, 10-4 on the season. They'll take on the Western Hill Broncos, I think. I'll have to double check that tonight on my stats. Still got some homework to do for tomorrow night.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hoping one of our Waycross teams can make a run in the tournament. This Northwest Knights girls team, not bad.
Yeah, they're in second place.
9-6 in the Southwestern Ohio Conference. Trying to chase down those Little Miami Panthers.
4 games left after this one. Right.
Here's Harper. Almost took it all the way to the hoop. Lost it out of bounds. It'll go back to Northwest. Both teams kind of in a little bit of a drought in terms of scoring right now. Another foul. It's been a physical game out there.
It is up and down the court.
Amari Dogan will pick up the foul.
Some banging bodies.
Got a long ways to go until football season. We're playing basketball tonight, but they're letting them play on the hardwood, loose on the floor. Another turnover for Northwest. Jalen Harper, she's going to pull it out in the near corner. Long three off the side of the iron. Harper did not touch it, so it'll stay with Colerain. Maria Smith will check back in, a sophomore. 6 sophomores on this junior varsity roster. Long 2 on the way. And the Cardinals going to head to the stripe.
Harper launched a 3-pointer, and I think she got banged in the nose.
Faith Parks waiting to check back in. Couple of instructions being given to the Colerain Cardinals with 4:19 to play here in this third quarter. Stewart at the stripe. Nothing but net on the first. Faith Parks will check in for the Northwest Knights. Number 12 will go to the bench. Our apologies for not knowing a couple of names tonight. Number 12 and number 5 for Northwest were not on our roster in terms of junior varsity action. Nine-point lead for the Northwest Knights. 4:19 to play here in this quicker pace period, as that one's deflected out of bounds by Colerain. She rode her hip all the way right there. Not a whistle. Little surprised that the men in stripes didn't call it for the body contact.
I'm a little surprised by that too.
But they're letting them play this afternoon. Here's Homer. She turns it over. Stewart has it. Stewart racing to the cup. Stripped by number 5 for Northwest. And then a traveling violation.
That's too bad. Northwest made a nice play on that. And turned the ball over.
Off the inbound, Stewart lines it up. Off the back of the iron, offensive rebound, put up and in. Jada makes it a 7-point lead for Northwest, and another turnover for Northwest. Sends it down low. And a foul called on the Knights.
But at a number 5, Webster for the Knights. The Cardinals are trying their best to crawl back into this game here. They're only down by 7 now.
Gonna try to do that quick inbounds pass. Instead, they turn it around. And number 22, Danielle knocks it down as a 5-point lead for Northwest. Knights will race it across the timeline. And a traveling violation. Mental mistakes, allowing the Knights, allowing Colerain, to climb back into this game. It's only a 5-point contest. Northwest just stripped it away from Tamaya Stewart. Here's Parks from the 3-throw line. She'll dribble it to the corner. Cross court, long 3 on the way. And she was fouled in the act of shooting. So she was fouled behind the arc, so she'll head to the stripe for 3.
Called that on Tommy Stewart, the Cardinals, number 24, and that's her 4th foul.
So she'll have to be careful. 3:12 to play here in this 3rd quarter. Smith gonna come in, and Stewart momentarily. We will halt on the substitution. Now the substitution can be made. Stewart will head to the bench. Twishana Smith will check in for the Cardinals. A lot of interesting names on this junior and varsity roster. 3-throw violation, didn't hit the rim. It'll be Colerain basketball. So Northwest had a chance to go to the stripe, try to pad this back up to an 8-point game, and it's still only at 5.
Yeah, they did. Cardinals are a good open shot.
Offensive rebound, missed it on the far side. Northwest pulls down the rebound. Under 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd. 26-21 our score, and another turnover for Northwest, allowing the Cardinals to slowly climb back in this game. A couple of substitutions being made for Heather Solbach's squad.
Sending Grant back into the game, number 32. Now she has 3 fouls.
So Grant will have to be careful. Inbounds pass, corner 3. Grant right at the right position to pull down the rebound. Under 3 to play. Number 12 trying to shimmy your way to the hoop. Kicks it to Grant. Baseline jumper. Grant off the back of the iron, too strong. Tipped around and into the hands of the Cardinals. Up and under. And Northwest pulls it down. Get a loose ball foul on the floor. It's going to go against Colerain.
Yeah, that's number 13, Jada. That, I believe, is number 4 on her.
Who was the foul on? 13? 20, there is no foul.
Some miscommunication as if who the foul was on. He signaled number 20.
Calling it on.
So they're going to call it on Maria Smith.
I thought it was on number 13, so that's a break for the Cardinals.
Tiana White will check back in, heading to the bench. Benito Jada.
Not saying she didn't foul her. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
Cole, 12 with the jumper off the mark. Loose on the deck. Colerain picks it up.
Oh, off her foot.
Into the backcourt. We play on. Here's Smith driving to the hoop. Count it plus a foul.
Yeah.
So Colerain climbing back into this contest. It's a 3-point game and a chance to make it a 2-point game and try to complete the 3-point play. Off on the 3-point opportunity. It's still only a 3-point game, and then Northwest throws it out of bounds. Colerain basketball, 1:51 to play. Kyle Evans, Tom Hall, and our single camera operator tonight, Eric Johan.
Grant had possession of the ball into the basket, and I think she got flustered by the Colerain players.
Here's Smith trying to weave in through traffic, and a pushing foul will go against the Knights.
Smith, number 3. There's at least her second foul.
Just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Faith Parks lost it on the deck, able to pick it up and get it forward. She'll pass it off to Cole, and then Cole was fouled.
It's another foul on number 3. Mariah Smith, 3 fouls on Mariah.
1:35 left in the third quarter. Sends it down low, turns around. Brittany Grant tried to pull down the rebound. They kick it out. Cross-court pass to Faith Parks. Parks had it stripped away on the deck. Colerain picks it up.
Oh, that's number 4 on Grant. Ooh, that was a big foul.
A couple of substitutions coming for both squads.
Colerain varsity team is back. We expect the noise level to go up a little higher.
One more free throw. And we'll get another lane violation. Three-point lead for Northwest. Northwest almost threw it away again. Colerain applying that pressure, sent down low. Here's Cole. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights with just over a minute to play in the quarter.
Northwest's got to be careful here. Inbound, there we go.
Number 12 swings it around the perimeter. Final minute of the third quarter.
Foul. 15 for the Colerain is Smith. Seventh foul.
A lot of miscommunication this afternoon between the scorers table and the officials. Don't really expect that this late in the season. Faith Parks at the stripe for 2. Puts in the first one. It's a 4-point lead for the Knights, 27-23. Trying to make it 5. Colerain climbing back into this one, still hanging around. Second one, good as well. Both teams shooting great from the stripe tonight. You mentioned that in the first half.
Yeah.
And I think it's helping the Colerain Cardinals hang around.
It is.
Here's Smith down low, stripped by
takeaway.
Faith Parks has it. Parks coast to coast.
on 15. Smith, that's her second foul. 50, Faith Parks, the Knights hit the floor pretty hard, but she looks okay.
42.4 to play here in the quarter. Faith Parks going to go back to the stripe where she just knocked down 2 free throws and can extend the home team's lead to 7. Rattles in the first.
Yeah, if the Knights can keep making the free throws, you got to believe they're going to win the game. It's easier said than done.
Makes them both. It's a 7-point lead for Northwest. 42.4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Smith racing it across the timeline. Smith, coast to coast. Missed the layup. The rebound belongs to number 12. Jenna Holmer lost it. Swings it over to number 12. Passes Smith and earns a trip to the free throw line.
Oh, number 13. That's number 4. Bintao Jada. Got a good player tonight, but he's got 4 fouls on her now.
First one's off the mark.
Jada out of the game.
One more for the home team, trying to make it an 8-point lead. Puts it in. 50% from the line on this possession. Final 20 seconds of quarter number 3 here at Northwest High School. Sends it up ahead. Off the window, tipped around and into the hands of Colerain. They keep possession alive, sends it down low. Number 32, Venice, gonna head back to the stripe.
Second foul on number 11 for the Knights of Saunders.
One more for the sophomore. 1 of 2 from the stripe. That's how quarter number 3 comes to an end. 3 quarters in the books here in Northwest High School. It's a close one. It's the home team Northwest 34. It's the visiting Cardinals. It's the home team Northwest 31, excuse me. It's the Colerain Cardinals 24.
At the start of the half, if the Knights had come out quickly in the third quarter, you would have thought this game was over. They would have had a lead that would have been essentially insurmountable, but no. The Cardinals played well that quarter. Down by 7. The problem for the Cardinals again is the fouls. They have 9. Double bonus will happen soon. But the Knights aren't in all that great a shape either. They have 7. So let's hope that they can keep the foul total down so we can get through this fourth quarter fairly quickly. The game is about 90 minutes old already. Varsity game is scheduled to start in 2 minutes.
Northwest possession to start quarter number 4. It's crunch time around the Cincinnati area in the OHSAA, whether it's boys or girls basketball. Trying to pick up a late season win, push your team forward to maybe a higher seed. You know, both these teams will enter the tournament. All the high school teams play in the basketball tournament. That pass was intercepted by Smith. Smith has wheels, and she's heading to the line.
Turf court.
4 fouls on number 5 for the Knights. Webster.
Couple of Colerain Cardinals checking back in. 6:48 to play here in regulation time.
Jada, number 13, back in the game. She has 4 fouls. As you would expect with a game with so many fouls, got a lot of players in foul trouble, and some of them are going to start leaving the game here pretty soon. The referees called a very tight first half, I thought. They're calling pretty much any body contact. They let it go a little bit more here in the second half, I think.
It'll stay with the Cardinals.
The ball went off the hand of number 11 of the Knights. Thought he might call it over the back there, but it didn't.
Colerain trying to cut into a 6-point deficit. Long 2 off the front of the iron. Faith Parks has the rebound, races it the other direction. Elects to pull it out, almost lost it. Puts it in the hands of their point guard, number 12.
I think that's Haley Russell. She's on the varsity team, and they've got her out here playing JV game tonight.
Colerain comes up with the strip. Here's Smith, drops it off, high off the glass and in for 2.
4-point game.
2-point basket by Tamaya Stewart. And another turnover to the bucket. And Colerain's gonna head back to the stripe. But they've capitalized in the second half.
Number 13, Jada, contested that pass, and she's the one who caused the turnover.
Amaya Saunders picks up the foul. Northwest Knights take a full timeout with 6 minutes left here in regulation. It's a 4-point game. It's a 30-second timeout.
Wouldn't it be something if this game somehow went into overtime?
Only if we're voting for running clock. That's what I'm voting for. Nah, but both these teams playing very hard tonight, hustling, leaving it all out on the court. Gotta love it. It's a tight contest.
If you're the varsity coaches of both these schools, you have to be encouraged. There's some talent out here tonight to be on the varsity teams in a year or 2.
Well, these are 2 young programs, 2 young teams, a lot of freshmen.
Yes.
On both the junior varsity as well as the varsity. We'll see the varsity 20 minutes at the conclusion of this one. Looking about maybe an 8 o'clock tip-off tonight here at Northwest High School, so a little past my bedtime. Colerain to the stripe and trying to cut into a 4-point deficit here in quarter number 3. One more for the sophomore. Rebound belongs to Saunders. Faith Parks has it. Sends it over to Homer in the corner. Long 2 on the way.
Got it.
6-point lead for Northwest. Here's Smith trying to get it across the timeline. And they're going to get number 12 with the body contact. A lot of players kind of on that 3-4 foul range in terms of fouling out of the contest. Still got 5.5 to play. You got to assume there's going to be a lot more fouls, at least maybe 10 or more. Hopefully, we can play this final 5.5 fairly quickly.
Yes, you can hope.
One more for the sophomore, Maria Smith. Second one's good. 5-point lead for the home team. Late substitution by the Knights. Number 5 will check back in. Knights race it across the timeline.
Yeah.
And they're going to get number 15, Twinasha Smith.
Ran right into the ball carrier.
Double bonus the remainder of the contest, so that will not make the clock move any quicker.
No.
Twinasha Smith heads to the bench, gets a breath, excuse me. Second one's off the mark. Cole pulls down the rebound. Loose on the deck.
Ooh, little jump ball.
And she hit the floor very hard.
Yeah, she did. It's okay. She landed on her upper back and her head did not hit the floor the way I saw it.
5:18 to play. Kyle Evans, Tom Hall, hope you're enjoying this tight contest between the Cardinals and Northwest Knights. Here's Smith as they swing it around the perimeter. Stewart checking back into the game. She has to be careful with 4 fouls. Offensive rebound, and Smith was fouled yet again.
Four on number 11 for the Knights, Saunders. Out of the Bell shooting is 4 fouls.
Anna Pate will check in. She gets to see her first action of the evening. Amaya Sanders will head to the bench. 5:02 to play. It's a 5-point lead for Northwest. Colerain has been hanging around, climbing back into this contest. Jada tried to bank in the second one. Ball's loose on the floor. She picks up her own rebound. Colerain trying to capitalize. Off the window. Jada scramble for it under the hoop and a jump ball. Possession error will give it to Northwest.
Colerain had an open shot there and it didn't drop for them. Still be Northwest ball.
Loose on the deck. You're going to say it stays with Northwest.
Northwest has had some problems inbounding the ball here in the second half. Cardinals are contesting everything. Passes not as crisp as you would like. These gals are tired. Oh, there's a takeaway.
Here's a turnaround hook shot off the mark.
Open shot.
Another shot.
Oh. Oh. There's a third foul on number 32 for the Colerain Cardinals. It's Ventus.
So we'll walk down to their side and shoot some 3 throws with 4:39 to play. First one is off the mark. I'm gonna need 2 more pieces of pizza between our games. I'm getting kind of hungry. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before I got here, or when I arrived, and just had some pizza, so I might get some more.
Well, the danger is if the concession stand runs out of food. It'll be a long evening.
Well, the concession stand's right there, so if you're not careful when you're going to that bucket, you might go right through that door and into the concession stand. Kind of an interesting setup here at Northwest High School, one of the older gyms. Colerain weaving through traffic. Long 2 off the mark. Northwest pulls down the rebound. And they double dribble, will give it back to the Cardinals. Off the inbounds, long 2 on the way, it was blocked.
Jada's out of the game. Bintao Jada's fouled out. That's the first player to go. It's the first to, well, I think it'll be several.
They already got it.
Northwest Knights want to put Grant back in the game. She has 4 fouls.
Cole's first one spins out. Second one's good. 4:14 to play. 34-28, timeout Knights. (34-28). Kyle Evans, Tom Hall, and our Waycross team coming at you from Northwest High School. Tomorrow night, and you'll venture over to Winton Woods, see the Warriors take on the Western Hills, members of the Cincinnati Metro Conference. And if that name, conference, doesn't ring a bell, that's the conference that the Taft Senators play in, and that team should ring a bell. But Winton Woods Warriors had a pretty good football season, went all the way to the state finals, came up a little bit short.
It was an exciting season. Hold. People in violation.
I think they called it an illegal screen. You don't shoot 3 throws on illegal screens. All the way to the bucket, rims it off. Rebound belongs to Northwest, under 4 minutes to play. Wide open under the bucket, weaving through traffic, finishes with the right hand.
We finally got somebody open underneath the basket. Grant stopped that.
Northwest, the board belongs to the Knights. Up ahead, down low, wide open, off the mark, tipped around. Colerain basketball.
Fourth foul on number 3, Mariah Smith for the Cardinals.
Colerain applying some backcourt pressure. 3 minutes to play. Northwest takes a timeout. Well, if Colerain running out of time to climb back in this contest.
Yeah, they had it down to a 4-point game there for a while, but now it's up to 8. So if you're a Northwest Knights fan here, you got to think you're looking pretty good. But the Colerain coach has been telling his players during the timeouts that you've had opportunities.
Loose on the deck. Colerain comes up with the basketball.
Here comes another one.
Colerain trying to capitalize off the turnover, and they turn it right back over.
They couldn't control the dribble. There were 4 Knights back. It probably would have been better served if he held up and passed behind her.
.244 to play. 36-28. Northwest tightrope in that far sideline. Sends it in the middle. Another turnover. Tamaya Stewart races it across the timeline. Double team. Gives it up to Venice. Long 3. Another rebound to Northwest. And they're going to get number 32, I think.
Yep.
De'Ara Ventus.
Number 4 on Ventus.
Knights at the stripe, trying to make this a 10-point contest with just over 2 minutes to play. Second one off the front of the iron, tipped around, and Northwest gets an offensive rebound. So an inadvertent whistle. So we'll play on. 2:08 to go. A lot of crazy things this afternoon here at Northwest. Floater's on the way off the back of the iron. Tipped around, and Northwest gets it back. Traveling violation.
We've got it under the 2-minute mark. Dribble.
Lost on the deck.
Ventus just fouled out of the game. Cardinals have lost 2 starters now.
One more for the Knights. Colerain pulls down the board. Stewart races it across the timeline, pulls up. Off the back of the iron, tipped around into the hands of Northwest.
That's the dribble.
Another turnover by the Cardinals, 1:26 to play.
I've seen a lot of players tonight lose the dribble. They're trying to run faster than they can dribble.
A lot of contact, and guess where we're heading back to, partner? Back to the line.
Free throw line. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Been there, done that. Only so many times. First one's good. 37-28. 1:10 to play. Second one good as well. Ten-point lead for the Knights.
Oh, lost the dribble.
.104 to go. Faith Parks checking in. Second one's good. Timeout, Colerain. Each team's got a timeout in their back pocket. 64 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Got time to take a nap in between games.
Yeah. A lot of these fast breaks, the dribblers have lost the ball. When you think about it, Usain Bolt does not run 100 meters dribbling basketball. You go much faster without dribbling than you can when you dribble. And I think some of these gals have been letting their legs get carried away and try to go too fast. That's why they've been losing dribbles, just unforced errors. No one opposing them, just running down the court and lose the dribble. I've seen that several times tonight.
Faith Parks has the basketball. Gets it across the midcourt timeline. Final minute. Couple of substitutions. Maya Stewart checking back in. Maria Smith to the bench. 44.5 to go. Keep that clock rolling. There's a little floater off the mark. Another rebound for the Knights. Final half minute. Faith Parks working along that far sideline, trying to shake off a couple of Cardinals. She stepped on the baseline, so it'll go back over to Colerain with 21.1 to play. Final seconds. A pass underneath and a layup. And Colerain will take their final timeout. 7-point game. 12.5 is what the clock says.
The concession stand is open. They have hot dogs, Rose's Pizza, fried mozzarella cheese sticks, nachos, pretzels, and fried chips, and beverages for dining and drinking. So be sure to support the Northwest Boosters and visit the concession stand between games. Thank you.
We got a timeout. You're out.
12.4 to play. Knights just got to get this one in bounds. Fires it over the midcourt stripe. Slapped out of bounds by Quenisha Smith. .8 to go. Try to inbound it one more time. Wrap things up. The first of two. Stripped on the floor.
These girls hit the hardwood pretty forcefully. Look all right.
That'll do it. 38-31, Northwest victorious. Junior varsity action. Once again, our final score. Northwest 38, Colerain 31.